Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Unstoppable Overcomers. And I'm your host, Dorothy Odell, for this evening. Tonight's sponsor of the show is Owen Sharp and his book, The Great Flood of Bovenland. For if you have a child or a grandchild between the ages of 1 and 7, this is definitely a book that you want to get in the hands of your children. Go to Amazon today and get your copy. All right, guys, I'm super stoked. Super stoked because this is the first time that we have had an episode like this. I have the distinct pleasure and honor of bringing Gene Williams to the screen. So, Gene, welcome. I know he's there. He was just there a second ago. There we go,
Hey,
sir. How are you?
doing great. Blessed to be here. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So we did promise our guests singing, and we will get to that. But first of all, Gene has an incredible story. One of totally being an unstoppable overcomer. So before we get into the music part of the show, Gene, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you know, you came to my mom's show, and we do a lot of discussions about bullying and things of that nature. Unfortunately, I've experienced bullying from the age of maybe 8 or 9 to recently going through a traumatic divorce, custody battle, so things of that nature. Actually, music has been a major help with that.
Right. Right. And so what was it like growing up in that, with that being bullied and I know it was multiple relationships that had happened with. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was extremely difficult. It made me very self-conscious about who I was, who I was becoming. I've always been termed weird, so it took a
Shout
long
out, shout
time.
out to the weirdos. I love that. It's
Right,
funny because my
exactly.
girlfriend and I were talking the other night, and she
Right,
goes, she said she's a weirdo. I'm like, well, from one weirdo to the next, welcome.
right.
It's the weirdos that are going to make the impact in life. And I just want to give a
Exactly.
shout out to our friend April. April, thank you so much for joining us. Um, she's in Chicagoland too, so that's awesome. And it's funny because people use the term weird, but that just means that we're different. That doesn't mean that
Exactly.
there's anything wrong with us. And so when people decide that they're going to bully or call people names or make people's lives miserable because people are different, I have an issue with that.
Yeah.
you
Dang.
know April said she's a weirdo too, so welcome to the weirdo club
Shout out to
tonight.
the weirdos.
And so with people calling you weirdo and other names and things like that, like this obviously had to have played on your self-esteem, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. For a long time, I always thought I was funny looking and all of those bad things, and weird just because of the things I liked and the people that I enjoy being around. And then, like I said, maybe around 25, 26 or so, I was like, you know what? I'm weird. I'm going to embrace that. So thank you. Thank you. That's a compliment. Oh, you're weird. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment.
Exactly. And you had mentioned that you had been bullied in romantic relationships as well.
Right,
And I totally get that, and that can be crushing because
right.
you think that person loves you, respects you, and then things change in that dynamic. So share with us a little bit about that, if you wouldn't mind, because I mean, I've experienced it, but I would like to
Right.
hear it from the men's perspective, because there's we did a summit this weekend, and we had a male speaker on, and he is the real men's catalyst, and he sticks up for men being vulnerable and authentic. And
Right.
sometimes when men show that side, women have a hard time with that. We want that, but then they have a hard time with that. And so share with us your journey on that, because I would love to hear the men's side of it.
Right. So initially, the connection between this particular person and I was the very thing that she tried to take away from me. It was the creative aspect of myself, me just being different, me being weird, me doing things that other people would scoff at. that I was that guy. And she was like, oh my, you're so different. I just want to, not be so concerned about how other people think about me. And I was like, well, okay, I can teach you the way.
Right.
And so eventually it just became like the more I discovered more of me, the more she became afraid and kind of found ways to isolate me and stifle my growth in that regard. And then it just became the thing that anything I tried to do that was uh, healing for me was a major problem for her. And then she started to add in her family members, and they triangulate against me, have a family meeting, but three people against one is not a family meeting.
Right.
Yeah, so it was devastating. And then eventually I just got to the point where it's like, in order to maintain my own sanity, I have to separate myself from these people. Even
Right.
in the midst of being with them, I had to stay to myself. And then eventually it just got so bad, I had to go. I had to go.
Right, right. And good for you for realizing that you needed to get out of there, right? And some of us stay in relationships because A, we don't think we can get better, or B, you know, you don't want to live life alone. For some reason we have that notion when we're going through this, right?
Right.
And we really don't realize how detrimental that really is to us. So
Right.
kudos for you for learning, to get out of there when you could. Um,
Thank
and so how would you say that has changed your life though, in all ways, like even through work and things like that?
Right. So in particular, I've definitely become a stronger person. I don't take much off people anymore. And sometimes I go too far with that. I have to be honest. You get that, like you said, the bulldog mentality on the
Yeah.
show. Get the bulldog mentality. And it's like, you're unfortunately always on the defensive. So it's just like finding that balance. Um, but it also made me a lot stronger and a lot more mindful of the people that I allow into my life and their intentions, and believe in them the first time. When they show you who they are, believe them the first time.
Right. And is that how you went into fitness and in starting your own band, or how did that start?
So fitness has always been something I've been into. I started martial arts when I was young. I started playing sports when I was young. That was just something to keep me active because I'm a hyper kid and I'm hyper curious. So if you leave me alone in the room, I'm going to take apart everything and then put it back together a different way. So you may want to get me out the house for a while. And
Right.
then the band I've always been into music. I really started to pursue it seriously around the age of 12. Um, Even it was in the process of recording at the age of like 13, 14. So I've always been in music. And then just getting the band together, it was like I wanted to grow and expand as a musician.
Right.
So it was like I needed other people who could help me explore what I already had.
Right.
And this band this has been the best one I've ever had. We're all good friends, and they all teach me a lot. I learn from them more than they learn from me, I would imagine.
All right. Well, your mom's here, so she's agreeing with
Hey,
you. So that's awesome. Yeah, for those of you that didn't get to see that, I was on Stephanie and Jean's show about a month ago, because Stephanie has a show about bullying, and that's how Stephanie came to be on the show, and that's how Jean was able to be on our show, because they have such incredible people with such incredible stories, right? And you know,
Thank you.
taking something that taking something that could have been tragic and making something decent out of that. And you said that you healed through your music. Can you tell us a little bit
Right,
about that?
right. So for me, the writing process to me is like journaling. You know, I literally get to take the situation and make it art in a sense. Alchemy. Um, and so, like I said, the writing process itself is cathartic, and then the performing part of it as well is just like kind of, I guess I could say, blessing other people, hoping that they will heal from the trauma I've been through, and I know there's a lot of people who have experienced the same things I have in one form or the other. So, it's just a blessing to possibly be a agent of healing for other people.
Right. I love that. And you have so much self-expression within the music, right?
No,
I saw your one video you did at the end of your mom's show.
right.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And kudos to you. I love music. It's To me, music is, like you said, therapeutic, and also um depending on the person and depending on the music, it soothes the soul, right?
Right.
You could be in a down state, and the minute you hear a song that resonates with you, it's just like boom,
Right.
and for me it gets the chills. Like I played the This Is Me song this
Yeah.
weekend, and like just seeing that video and then listening to the music, it was unreal, like unparalleled,
Right.
and anything I can imagine. And I don't know about you, but if I'm in a funk, the minute I put music on that I can identify with, it's just instant game changer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it changes the energy around you. It's a vibration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. And I
And
listen to music all day long.
so how long have you been writing your own songs and in the music industry?
Writing my own songs probably around the age of 10. It was in the same breath, it was songs, short stories, and poetry. So those were my three at the time. And then I really got serious about poetry and music around, 14, 15 or so. So it's always been a part of me. I always paid close attention to um, the songs and the lyrics that each artist has written down, and also how they deliver it. Like that's something special to me too. It's not just they had pretty lyrics, but it's also they're delivering with so much soul that you feel it. It's like, yeah, okay, I want to do that. That I felt that. You know, you ever had a song that for whatever reason, when you hear it, it just drives you to cry. It's not even necessarily sad tears. It's just like it touched a part of you.
Yes, well, and funny you said that. I had this song. It was, I wanted to say "Scars from Heaven" that came on the radio. Um, I don't know. It was something along that effect. Just after my dad passed away, and
Yeah.
I got angry when I heard it at
Mhm.
first, and I couldn't even. I had to change the channel, and of
Yeah.
course that freaking song was on repeat every single time I would turn the music on, right? And so I
Right.
was talking to one of my amazing friends, and shout out to Dr. Christy. She saying, "Oh," she says, "Well, let me go listen to it." So she listened to it, and she came back with a different perspective. And
Mhm.
for me at the time, it was, all the regrets that I had had in that moment.
Yeah.
Right. But then after I got past that, now I can listen to it and I'm fine. And sometimes, Amazing Grace is another song that if I hear it, especially with bagpipes, I instantly start to
Oh
cry.
yeah. Right. Yeah. Bagpipes are something special there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's funny how we associate different music with different things, right? Different things
Right.
things are like April says yes, it raises our vibration.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And so what would you think was the helping you get through, that rough time in your life? You were bullying, getting out of these different relationships and things like that. Be before stepping into the music and things like that, what are some of the steps that you took to help you overcome that?
Um, Definitely counseling. Therapy was a big thing. First and foremost, I know in order to be strong enough uh, to become a better person after being torn down so many times, that I had to go somewhere to someone who could equip me with the tools to help me be a stronger, more cognizant version of myself. So
Mhm.
definitely therapy. Exercise has always been a big thing for me too. take the energy that the body builds up when you're under stress and find a way to constructively transmute that into something positive has always been a thing. And again, music. Music is always one of those things I got to
have. So, Premier Fitness, is that your business, or is that like,
yes.
do you, okay, and perfect. So wait, tell us about that. How did you just decided that you were going to become a trainer and then start your own business?
All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this one short. I started actually training when I was 16 years old. I trained my first client. She was my best friend's girlfriend's mother, and she was a bodybuilder. Um, and you know, she came to the gym one day. I was working out with my friend, and she was like, I want to train with you. I want you to train me." And I was like, "Okay, I have a bodybuilding contest in 3 months, and you're gonna help me get ready." Oh no! So you know, I trained her. She actually got third in that contest, and then I got my first certification probably around 17, 18 with ACE, and I kept, you know, playing sports, and I went to college and kind of lost it, and I got back, and I started to have health issues myself actually. Heart disease runs in my family, so I started to have little faint spells as I was walking for whatever reason. I was like, yeah, I got to do something about this. So I started exercising regularly, and then I realized that this is a generational thing with my family. So in order for me to be in a better place, I have to stick to my own personal health, change my diet, things of that nature. And then it was like people started asking me, "What are you doing to lose weight? What are you doing, to get this done?" And I was like, well, I enjoy helping people, and then I realized I can make money doing it too. So it's always a plus.
Exactly. When you can make money doing things that you love, that's the best part.
And to be clear, I'm a certified personal trainer. That was my first certification. Certified yoga Pilates instructor, certified yoga instructor, certified pranayama instructor as well, and a nutritional counselor.
Wow. So you do, like, you have, when they come into Premier Fitness, that's like a one-stop shop. They can get everything.
Oh, yeah. Right. Meal plans, you know, yoga programs, fitness programs, a mixture of all of it. Whatever you need, we got you.
We have a friend here that's in the comments. Mark Lee saying, hello, amazing individuals. And then he says, gotta watch out for the troublemaker, Dorothy. Gene is a good troublemaker, and his band is awesome.
What did I do?
And to be clear, guys, Mark Lee is the producer of Gene and Stephanie's show. So we know he's only kidding. But thank you, Mr. Lee, for showing up. It is a pleasure to have a producer show up on my show. So I love it. Your mom's laughing. That's amazing. So anybody, and so you're in the Tennessee area. So anybody now, do you also train people online too, or is it just right? Oh, okay. So around the world, people could be trained by the amazing Gene Williams.
Absolutely.
Love it. One-stop shop, nutrition, yoga, you name it. Gene's got it.
Gym training, cardiovascular fitness, all of it.
Wow. Love that. And so what would you say has been, starting your gym to starting your band, what has been the most memorable moments for you?
Okay, so I like that question a lot, actually. One of my favorite stories as it pertains to me as a trainer, I actually helped a person lose about 200 pounds in about a year and a half. She weighed about, and I'm not going to say her name because she may be watching, but she weighed about 400, maybe a little more, and I was able to help her get down to about 198 in the span of a year and a half. So we did it slow, we did it smart. We did all of the calculations, and every 3 months we went back to the drawing board. Okay, so what's working, what's not? Let's change this up, let's tweak this a little bit, let's keep that. And we just kept pushing, and she still Now she's actually lost a little more weight. She's about 175 now. So
Wow. Low. That is incredible. That is incredible. You gotta love those stories, right? When
oh
because
yeah,
you know that fitness and that has helped you to get to where you're at today and then to help somebody else out.
right.
And when people lose that amount of weight, the confidence that exudes from them, right?
Goes way up. I know it did for
Oh,
me. And actually,
ex-
let me go back a little bit because when I started my fitness journey seriously, I was having back problems at like 25, 26. You know, they were talking about surgery. I was a powerlifter at the time, and I weighed about 330.
wow. No
Oh yeah,
way.
oh yeah. So everyone says that. No, I don't believe you. I want to see pictures.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
have it
say,
on me right
where's your
now, but
before picture?
right,
We should have
right.
had that up.
That
I
was
could
like
have.
right. I was like this. I was walking like a duck. I couldn't even put my legs together. It was crazy. But yeah, so I changed my diet drastically. I went from eating excessive amounts of chicken, turkey, fish, and everything else I can put in my mouth to vegetarianism. I started doing more cardio. I actually cut back on the strength training for a while, for about 3 years, just to heal the injuries that I had. I had torn pectorals, torn anterior deltoid, torn hamstring, back issues. Yeah, it was crazy. So yoga actually helped me heal, which is why like if I would push anything of all the things that I do, what would I push? I would push yoga. Yoga is the best. You get strength training, you get the stretching, you get the cardiovascular fitness, you get the mind, body, and spirit connection. There's nothing that
Really?
I've done that touches yoga.
Okay, that blows my mind. That just blows my mind. I did not know that you were that big of a guy, and
Oh
to go from that
yeah.
to where you're at now, like I had no idea. We never talked about that on your show.
Right.
That is wow. And so you obviously know what your clients go through then. So you
Oh
are the
yeah.
catalyst for weight loss and nutrition and stuff like that. And well, it's funny. Okay, so I tried yoga. Yoga does not like me.
How many times have you done it though?
I tried it for 30 days. I have a friend that's a yoga master, and I had tried it for
Gotcha.
30 days, and I was just like, oh God. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to try it again.
Right.
That just means that, I maybe, and I noticed though, too, like when you start working out, you go from not being able to move properly to, you get movement back and things like that. And
Right.
I just finished 75 hard for my first round. So
Right.
I've noticed a difference of, the mobility that I
Right.
have.
Yep.
So I love that you said that. Wow, that blows my mind. 320 pounds to where you're at today.
330. You gotta give me that extra 10 pounds. It was 330.
Wow, I would have never have guessed that.
Yeah.
Never have
Yeah,
guessed that. I
it's
just
best to get it. Good. Good.
Mark's back in the comments. He says, "Gene, you're in good company. Dorothy is the fellow troublemaker and a charming lady."
Absolutely.
Mark is such a charmer. Let me tell you, we love Mark Lee.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's the man right there.
That is the man. He's probably got like 10 shows going at the moment himself.
Right.
Um,
Simultaneously responding to us.
exactly. And then cops on here. What a good man. What a good man.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, that that still blows my mind. Like I still can't believe, well, I can believe it because you said it, but I was just like, wow. Just when you think you're gonna give up hope, I've been on a weight loss journey for 40 years, so I get it.
Yeah.
And so it's just, one thing after another. And, which diet do you stick with, which nutrition thing, and you hear so many
Right.
things out there, and what is to be believable, right? And
Right. Yeah. So
so
many
it's,
things.
yeah. What would you say? So what did you do to lose that amount of weight then, nutritionally wise?
Yeah, so I increased my vegetable intake was a major thing. Unfortunately, we don't get enough vegetables. Like For instance, you should have at least for every meal, half of your plate be full of vegetables. Dark leafy greens are the best. First things in the morning, you want the healthy sugars from the fructose. You get your berries and things of that nature. And make sure you get those first thing in the morning because that's the healthy sugar that's going to take you on to the next meal. You want to cut back on carbohydrates after 2 o'clock. Actually, it's probably good for you to cut them off, period, because after 2 o'clock, your metabolism slows down. And so your body stores the carbohydrates, it breaks it down into sugar, and then it stores it as fat. So it's counterproductive if you're exercising. So cut those carbohydrates out. You want to drink half your body weight in fluid ounces of water every single day. Days you exercise, make a little bit more. Make sure that you get, if you're going to eat carbohydrates, make sure you get quality. You want to stay away from rice, white rice, white bread, pasta, things of that nature. If you're going to do rice, you want it to be brown rice or black rice. If you're going to do potatoes, you want them to be sweet potatoes. They have the most nutrients. If you're going to do lean meats, you want to if you're going to do meats, you want to do the lean ones. Chicken breast, turkey breast, lamb, buffalo is even a good one if you're going to have it. Fish is always great because it has the healthy fats, the omega-3 fatty acids. You want that because it actually helps encapsulate the bad fat in your body and push it out.
Right.
Also, nuts are great, lightly salted or unsalted. Avocado is another great one. Again, great protein source, also great source of healthy fats. And then you need more healthy fats, unsaturated fats. Saturated ones are the ones that clog up your arteries and things of that nature. So anything saturated, you want to get away from it.
Remember that. Saturated, get rid of. Get rid of. Perfect. Well, thank you for that. That's definitely, for those of people out there that are, trying to lose weight, have tried everything. There's just so much out there. And so thank you for that. Thank you for that too.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. So I see some guys behind you. Is the band there, or are we still waiting to set up?
We just got my bass player here, but I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think we keep talking for a few minutes, and then if that doesn't happen, we got enough here to rock it.
All right, I'm excited. Like I said, this is the first time. It's funny because when I first started this show, I had said that I was going to be the next Oprah, and so Kimberly, being the amazing partner that she is, she looked up and she says, well, what is it that makes Oprah? And so one of Oprah's things where if you can sing, you must sing on the show. And so this is the very first time that we will be having that on our show. Awesome. And so we'll be incorporating more of that in 2024. People's talents, we want to see them on the show. Awesome. It adds to the spice of life, I think.
Right. Glad to be a trailblazer on the show for you.
There we go. Yes. So this is iconic. So, and wow, if I think back of what has happened on the show in the last year, I'm like, seriously, from the beginning of the year till now, how much we've grown. It's each speaker, it gets like better and better and better, each guest. So you are like, you're bringing a whole new level to the show tonight, Gene. So we want to thank you for that.
Hey, thank you for the opportunity, Dorothy.
Absolutely. I'm excited here, and then after this, the Eagles are going to kick Kansas City's ass in football. And so, I had to bring football into here somehow.
Right, some kind of way, right?
I want Jason to win his ring this year so he can retire with his ring.
I got you. I understand.
Kimberly's laughing in the green room. I can see her.
I had to bring it in there some kind of way, huh?
I had to. It wouldn't be me without it. So.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, Inger, welcome to the show. Inger, you're about ready. Inger's actually, well, she's from Cape Town, South Africa, but she currently lives in Ontario, Canada.
Nice.
So yes, this is truly an international show tonight. She came because she wants to hear Jean and the Solar System sing.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. We'll be starting soon. Stick around,
Yeah,
please.
you're not the problem. Cool. Okay, actually, I'm going to bring on Kimberly, and we're going to do the fundamentals first, then before you start singing, because we're just going to do this a different way tonight. So, Kimberly, my amazing friend, take it away.
Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Very exciting. It's such an exciting night.
I know.
I'm giddy like a schoolgirl. And in like kind of appropriate, right? To like have them before they get to like really be with your amazing music and expression and music, to share with them what your fundamentals are. And before we do that, just a quick plug for thekimber.com, which is the sponsor for this portion. And that is our company. That is my it's like a child. It's like your song. It's my song.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful space that's been created with my co-founder Kira McCoon, hence the name Kimbra. Her name's Kira. Mine's Kimberly. Hello, Kimbra. And it is a fertile space and soil for entrepreneurs, creatives, and just dreamers to come join us and be able to channel their visions and have them procreate into the planet. And fundamentally, our 3 fundamentals. Woo! Look at this. I'm flowing. I'm in the rhythm. I'm with the Music Man right now, and it's just coming out in lyric and rhyme. I'm loving this.
Love it.
Our 3 fundamentals are that time, money, and people resources are infinite, not finite. And we give you regular practices, rituals, and community to support you in keeping those channels wide open to receive all that's available. So, yes, come check us out at thekimber.com. And now, with that in the space, please, sir, share with us your fundamentals.
All right, my first one for sure is consistent and constant evolution. The goal as a person, at least for me, is to just always be a better version, even if it's, incrementally. By the time you get to the end of a year, you've made 365 steps past who you were at the beginning of the year. So my goal is always just to be better every day, even if it's just by a little bit.
Dude, that's so go. Hold on, slow your roll. That is so beautiful. No. That is so beautiful. Because as a human species, that is not what we do.
Right.
We do not celebrate that each day is a step forward. No matter what happens in that day, it is a step forward, and it is a step in the journey that is the creation of this beautiful story, that is this beautiful life. Wow. You're just totally blowing my mind, because as Dorothy was saying earlier, we've yet to have a fundamental section where it isn't always distinct, unique, and perfect for the show, and never the same. Right. And what you just said was off the charts. And if there was a message that Dorothy and I personally could give to the world as a gift, and hello, it's the Thanksgiving week show, right? It's like, and especially because we're so committed and aware that this is the darkest season for humanity statistically, right? That if we could put that message out and they get that tonight or whenever they happen to watch this show, that like no matter how dark today is, it's a step forward, and every day is a step for. Oh my gosh, You're so beautiful. Okay, fundamental 1. Got it. Fundamental 2. I can't even imagine how good this is going to be.
All right, fundamental 2 kind of plays along with the first one, just being authentic. You can't grow if you're not being honest with yourself in the first place. So to live and be authentic at all times, it helps you to evolve because you can take a litmus test each day. Okay, have I grown, or am I doing this? Am I repeating the same cycles over and over again? And you can't be that raw with yourself if you're not authentic.
I don't even have anything to say. Yes. Service some more pumpkin pie. And fundamental number 3.
Oh man. I guess the third one would be, I don't know, just knowing that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So, knowing that and then being authentic with yourself and constantly trying to grow, you make choices that not only benefit you, but also benefit those around you. And hopefully, provides a positive ripple to the world around us. Because there's a butterfly effect. A butterfly flaps its wings over here and there's a tornado over there, tsunami over there. So, just every little thing I can do to be a better person, always be authentic and just recognize the consequences or the rewards, however you want to say it, of every action. It has weight, whether you see it or not.
Stunning. The only thing that's going to top that is your performance.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
So,
all right, Dorothy, back to you.
Sit down version of it. That sit down version of our lead single. I'm going to turn on this camera real quick. So I don't know if you can see my brother back here. This is my brother B.A. Barber.
Hello.
Musician extraordinaire. Again, this is my beautiful lady, Danica, a.k.a. Lotta Locks.
Hello.
Or Red Bone Jelly. It's the first single off the album. It's called Won't Let You Take It From Me. It's about peace of mind. Once you find it, you don't want to let anyone take that from you. We're just here to give you a little anthem. Yeah. All right. I've been down this road so long that my heart's turned cold, but I feel myself falling in love as the days go on. Stuck between a rock and a hard place had become a common thing, but I have the faith to move a mountain. As you'll see, won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Have my fair share of dark clouds, catastrophes and self-doubt, but I kept my head when I couldn't see how. My strength of will make me proud. Everything falls into place. Gotta take the risk, can't play it safe. Gotta have the faith to move a mountain. Then you'll be free. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Peace of mind was hard fought, had to have a strong resolve at all costs, had to stop holding on, cutting my loss through the struggle, pay the cost to be the boss no more. Struggle, just clear skies, decided to take control of my life. No, I'm not afraid to reach for those lights, you know. Glass ceilings and won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. No, 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 no. Won't let you take it from me. 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 Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it. Won't let you take it from me. Won't let you take it.
I got on mute. Wow. That was amazing.
Woo, woo, woo.
We the comments are blowing up here. Like Tammy
yeah.
says she loves this. Inger's like, wow. Tammy's back with y'all. This is so good. Like this is mind blowing. Who would have ever thought? Yay! Amazing job, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So you have your brother in the band and your girl in the band, and you're all just rocking it together.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
Hey, we all got the tribe tattoo. Tribe. It's my tribe right here. Love it.
Love it. So now you just need mom to start the band, be in the band with you.
There we go, exactly. She gonna do something. She'll be playing something.
Your mom says, "Great job."
Thanks, Mom.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Wow.
Yeah.
So now I don't want to. How should I? I'm just gonna ask this. So, do you guys do like events for other people too, or are you just like in the studio recording, getting an album out, or what is your focus on your music?
So we perform quite a bit. We actually have another show December 3rd on my mom's birthday. It's actually kind of in homage to my mom. And we're also in the studio, so we're doing both. Trying to expand, looking to get into festivals. World tour would be nice. World tour, fingers crossed.
What? What are you finger crossing there? What?
We got fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, everything is crossed.
Come on, boo. No, open to receive it.
Open to receive
Yes,
it.
come on.
Wide open. Love it.
Oh, okay. So I don't do this every show, and it's been a while since I've done this. Sometimes I do have, it's over there and I can't reach it. So it's on my desk and I'm over here, but I have this wand. And if I was a fairy godmother, what 3 wishes could we grant you tonight?
International exposure, which you've already done. Thank you.
Because this will be up on a Roku channel in about a week or so.
Right, there we go. Awesome.
In front of 65 million households. Yes.
Yeah. Next would be everyone that I love, everyone that's part of this, and everyone that we touch to for all of us to be blessed financially, doing what we love, what we're passionate about, and being able to just live doing that and get well paid.
Nice.
Awesome. So guys, they are in Tennessee right now. So if we have anybody watching the show that has connections to getting these guys their music deal, now would be the time to reach out to us right now, because they are in Memphis.
Oh yeah. Cityville is all. Yeah, I would say the third one is just us to, as we grow, to grow together. That's a big thing for me, because I love these guys. These are family to me.
Awesome. I love that. And your mom says, whoop, whoop. And right, receive that. Receive it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I receive it. Hands open. Come on now.
Yeah, well, you know, the beauty of this show is it's Holy Spirit driven and Holy Spirit led. And so you just spoke it into the Holy Spirit, and, you know, it's done. It's just done. It's complete. So just look for it. Receive it and look for it. Yeah.
I receive that. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, your mom says she's gonna I'll add the video so you can see the video of the entire band. Okay.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Love that. Is it coming in the comments, Stephanie, or where are you putting it? I'm waiting for your mom to respond. If she puts it in the comments, I'll see if I can play it.
Hey Dee, while we're waiting for mom, do you think they could play another live song?
Yeah, guys.
All right, so we have another song. And actually, we are in the mixing and mastering process. It kind of speaks to what I told you about my past relationship. The song is called "You Deserve to Miss Me."
Nice.
I'm gonna try to play, do something.
My fragile heart was broken into pieces, shots of glass ripped into creases. Some parts of my soul to appease your demons. What the hell to bring you peace? My heart lay tossed to the ground, broken and neglected by you. Now you are falling like a dart, and I'm done playing your fool. Almost dying when you left me. For this pain would break me. Feel these tears would drown me. And I'm sorry you miss me. Your love is always getting. So you deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. And confused, what a line is of your hatred as a villain I've been painted. Spinning venom in the mist, weaving lies as you spin, manufacture reality. The petals, puppet strings, maybe if I submit to this crucifixion, I would survive this wretched inquisition. Almost dying when you left me. Thought this pain would break me. Feel these tears would drown me. When I'm sorry you release me. Your love is always getting. So you deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. You just have 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 to You deserve to miss me. You never deserve me. You deserve to miss me. You never deserve me. You deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. You deserve to miss me. You If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, baby. If you think you're lonely now, baby, wait until And that's that one.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much. Like, this is Tammy, that's her name. Sorry, trying to spit this out. Tammy is in awe of the show tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, my pleasure.
Mom says that
What's
she put the wrong video up. She put the wrong video up, but no, I can't see it, Stephanie. It's not coming up in my comments. She's I'll add the video, but then it's in the comments, added the wrong video. I can't see it. No, I can't. Hold on. Let me go into my YouTube. Let me go that way. Let me go that route and see if I can bring it up that way. Sorry, folks. Kimberly, do you have anything to add while I look this up?
Yeah. Are you guys going to be playing out between now and the end of the year where people could see you?
Oh yeah, we have another show on December 3rd. And then we have a few shows already planned for 2024. Just, trying to multitask, doing shows, trying to get into festivals, recording, all of that good stuff. We have another single coming very soon, as soon as it clears up, as soon as it's live on all streaming platforms. It's our new single is called Stand Up. It's a protest song just about, the government and how things are going in the world, the chaos. It was my ode to Marvin Gaye's Mercy, Mercy Me.
Yeah.
So it's called Stand Up. Look out for that one. Stand Up. It's coming soon.
December 3rd is our last show for the year.
Love it. Where's the best place for people to follow you and be aware of what you've got coming up and how they can come see you?
Right. So follow my Instagram page, our Instagram page, Gwiz and the Solar System on IG. It's Gwiz on Facebook. And then our music is on all streaming platforms. We have a YouTube music page. We have our own YouTube page where we have different live performances of ours. Yeah, we give you everything. We're trying to make sure that you even get the behind the scenes stuff. You know, you can see us preparing to record and all that good stuff. So,
Perfect.
hey,
There we go.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Go
we have
check
more-
them out on Instagram, and I've got you. I liked you on Facebook, so I was adding things to adding the episode onto there for you, like tagging it. I mean, so yes, Mom says G-Wiz and the Solar System on social media. Cool. Wow. I'm blown away. I don't know what you can believe, but this has been definitely one of those amazing shows. It's I don't know how we're going to top this one, but we'll find out.
Oh, well, see, that's the beauty. We don't have, Dorothy, we don't have to worry about that.
That is true.
Holy Spirit takes care of all of that. So
That is true. We'll have to have a reunion show and have you guys come back. You know,
Hey,
especially
we love
once you okay, you cannot forget us when you become huge in Tennessee.
Never.
Remember, you started here on this platform
There
on
we go.
our
There
stage.
we go. Hey, we'll come to Canada for you guys.
ooh. Oh, wait.
We
So
need
the
to
date.
hop the
Okay.
border.
So no messing around here. What's the date of the golf outing? August what?
August 24th is my golf outing.
Put it in your calendar. August, was it
Okay.
August 24th?
August 24th. We have a every year we have a golf tournament in my dad's honor. So this will be the
Nice.
next year will be the third annual Don Gray Memorial Golf Fun Classic.
Right.
And we raise money for patients that have cancer that the treatment is not affordable.
Right.
Here in Canada, we do have a lot of healthcare that, and some of it's covered, but there's some of it that isn't. So we
Right.
pick a family that their medication is not covered, and we
Wow.
raise as much funds as we possibly can, and that money goes there. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we all need
Yeah.
that. That is amazing.
So put
Whew.
that in your calendar, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to plan.
seriously.
That's when you want to come to Canada.
All right. Hey, just send us the invite and we'll be there.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. I'll send it to you now. Well, my brother's going to freak.
And you know what? No promises, but we'll see what festivals might be going on in Canada at the time,
Man,
and see if we can get you a double booking.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're there for that.
Well, yes. Oh man. Or I had a conversation today with a guy that does this for like fundraising, like brings tribute bands in, and so perhaps maybe we could get you on with that too. And you know, who knows? Norman, if you're watching this right now, we've got a new band to add to your list.
Yeah, we got some tributes, we got some originals. We'll mix it all up, make it fun for you.
Absolutely. Oh
I
my
believe
gosh.
this is a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Let's go.
It's amazing what happens, isn't it?
It's how we roll. It's how we roll.
Roll the dice. We're not even in Vegas, baby.
Oh wait, but wait, and Elvis is in the house.
He's in the house.
Speaking of Vegas, oh look at that light! It just won't go away. There it is. There we go.
Oh wow.
And yeah, because see, it's Vegas. So there we go. Vegas, Elvis, and you got Memphis, Elvis. Elvis is just here. He's just everywhere.
Kimberly is the queen of incarnation of bringing people in. Let me tell you.
It's a ceremony right there. That's a ceremony.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. We so appreciate you. And yeah, if you are somebody who is looking for somebody to open a gig or something on August 23rd or 25th, let us know, and we'll book G-Wiz and the Solar Systems for you. Yeah. And they'll be at more than one outing.
Venue.
I'm like venue. I'm just kind of in shock that you just put that all together, Kimberly. I'm sitting here thinking.
Slick, I love your thinking. I love it.
She's always thinking, okay, this is the thing. We both think big, but then sometimes we outshine each other. And that's just one of the things. If it doesn't have to do with me directly, I have a better thing. But when it is, then she kicks in and she does that part.
It's a perfect partnership there.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you so much for our guests for joining us. Thank you, G-Wiz and the Solar Systems for tonight. Like, this has been one of those memorable evenings for us here. Much love to all of you. Any last words, Jean, and your amazing people back there before we wrap up the show?
Again, thank you all for the opportunity. Definitely want to give it up for my beautiful lady, Danica, my brother here, B.A. Barber. And again, thank you all for the opportunity. Again, always seek to evolve, always seek to grow, be your best self at all times, be authentic, and understand that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So make sure that you choose wisely. With great power, there's great responsibility.
Amen.
Amen. Love that. All right, guys, remember, be unstoppable in all that you do. Same time, same channel next week. Bye for now.